Your boy got another WR4 sexy. I don't remember how to wheelie. In fact, I don't really remember how to ride a 4-stroke too well, especially on the street, but dude, I'm pumped. Bada bing, bada boom. What you guys are looking at is my brand new, well, I should say brand new to me, damn near new 2021 WR450F. I am so pumped, man. If you guys have been around the channel since the Vietnam War, you guys will remember that basically how my YouTube was like exploded or brought onto the scene. I mean, we've had so many bikes over the year, but the one that always stood out the most was my 2007 WR450F. That bike let me do anything I wanted back when I started my channel, man. I had that thing plated from, I think it was like South Dakota to California, so I rode that thing all over the roads. I did all kinds of degenerate activities, and it was literally my favorite bike I ever had. It's been a long time since I've sold that bike, and like I said, I've gone through so many bikes over the years, and the number one bike I ever regretted selling was that WR450. It was hands down the number one bike that I've just missed, man. Like, I just miss being able to go wherever I wanted. I'm like, oh, here's a dirt trail, here's a street, here's a hill. You could do all that with the Dualsport. So I've been wanting one forever, and I finally decided to pull the trigger. It was too good of a deal to pass up, and it's just been like eating at me every night. I've been having like dreams. I'm like, I need a WR450 again. So I found this one actually on, I don't know, I think it was like OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace. It's a 2021 WR450F with less, or when I bought it, actually, it had 275 miles on the bike, less than 10 hours total on the bike. It still has the OG factory tires. It still has the stickers that come with it from the dealership. I mean, the dude literally didn't even ride this thing. It is 100% bone stock. The only thing he did that I know all new WR450s is what you need to do to them is you take out, there's like the spark arrestor in the pipe that constricts it. In the air box, there's like a tube that goes down to the air box, so you yank that out, and then there's a throttle stop screw that would allow you, like, I don't know, I think it's like takes away 30% of the throttle. I'm not really 100% sure. If you have a WR450, I'm sure you know about more of it than I do, but he already did all those things when he bought the bike, which seems to be what everybody does when they bought the bike. But besides that, she freaking rips. All right, well, this is sketchy. Can't see a dang thing. Actually, the only thing I did is I put on the hand guards, the bushwhackers, if you want to call them, because we're always riding through bushes and going all over places where you probably shouldn't be going. So I always like to run the hand guards. Helps keep the knuckles a little bit safer when you're bushwhacking. That way you're not getting thorns or whacking your hands on branches that are a little bit too thick. You know, you don't want your hands hitting those big ass branches. Yeah, man, what an improvement from the 07 WR450 to a 2021. I know in 2021 they redesigned the WR450, has like the same motor as the YZ450, just different gearing, and the chassis is the same, or I don't know, a bunch of random stuff. I did a little bit of research before I bought it, but the number one thing that I am so pumped for on this bike that the OG WR450 did not have is electric start, baby. So when we get ourselves in some pickles, we're not just sitting there kicking that thing over for an hour. So I'm pumped on that. God, this bike makes me miss my my YZ450 that I had not too long ago. Ended up selling that beast, and I missed that bike too, actually. I really, really like that. That was also a 2021 YZ450F. But oh my God, dude. This bike feels just like the freaking YZ. Oh my God, dude, I'm in love. God, Yamaha's handle so good. They're like unreal. I've had a lot of stuff over the years. Husky, Yamaha, Honda, Suzuki when I was a kid. Actually, I haven't had a Zuker in a while. But man, there is nothing that handles like a Yamaha. There is absolutely nothing. Bikes are absolutely insane. Like, ever since they became fuel injected, they're a whole different animal. I mean, oh my god. Newer to the channel, you probably don't really know what the heck's going on, because as a lot of you know, I don't really upload videos anymore. In fact, I haven't really uploaded a motorcycle video in a very, very long time. Kind of retired from the YouTube, to be honest. Just went on, did other things, bigger, better things in life. And I do make missing videos. Trust me, I really do. But I actually haven't been riding at all lately. And when I did ride, it just wasn't enough for me to go out in a video and talk about it or have much to say. So instead of me uploading it, I just kind of put it on the back burners and never really touched that content. But then I saw this WR450 and I was like, man, this really takes me back to the freaking roots of VroomVroomDana and when we started. And anyways, got a little sidetracked right there. The reason I got a WR450 is because I plan on getting it plated. I plan on doing what I did with the other WR450 I had. I want to be able to take this thing on the streets. I want to be able to take it wherever I want and not get in trouble by law enforcement. I mean, obviously, for now, we're going to ride a little dirty. We're going to be doing some street stuff. We're going to be doing some Dualsport action without a plate. But I'm still going to go out there and get the plate. Just got to wait for the pink slip. And I got the WR because it already comes with a light. It already comes with a tail light. The gearing is a lot better for the Enduro stuff, the street stuff, and compared to the YZ. So that's why I went with the WR450. It's set up a little bit better out of the package for like a Dualsport Enduro conversion. So if I would have went with the YZ, it doesn't have a headlight, doesn't have a tail light. The good thing is all the new bikes have batteries. I remember back in the day when you would get or convert your dirt bike to a Dualsport, the dirt bikes didn't have batteries at the time, so when it came to wiring everything, you were kind of screwed and have to go into the stator, and it was a entire freaking deal. But nowadays, the fact that bikes come with batteries makes things a little easier. But right out of the box for me, the WR450 is just dialed and exactly what I wanted for a bike that I'm going to be converting to a Dualsport. I know that there's a lot of bikes out there on the market that come plated from the factory. Obviously KTM does it, Husky does it, I think the CRF 450L from Honda does it. I don't think Yami or Kawasaki, like those manufacturers, have a plated bike out of the box. Obviously those are a lot easier and a little bit more legal in the state of California with all the carb emissions and all that junk we have out here. But to me, Yamaha is just what I wanted. I've always had the best luck with them. I've loved those bikes the most, and so when it came to me getting the bike, the number one thing I wanted and the only bike I wanted was the WR450F for the conversion. Oh my god, dude, I didn't know you could forget how to do a wheelie, but I literally cannot do them anymore. Ever since I got rid of the LWR, I've like looped out. Actually, I looped it out on the old WR. That was a pretty traumatic video of mine. I actually messed myself up pretty good, but I've had such bad luck like looping it out, not being able to get to the brake in time on the two strokes, that I never do it on my two smoker. So I haven't done an actual wheelie in years, and I just don't know how to do them anymore, so I suck. Alright fam, we'll get them back over time. Just takes a little bit of practice. We're rusty. Shoot, dude, up in the hills right there, I'm like already winded. My hands are all cramped up. I'm holding on to the bike way too tight because, like I said, I really don't ride anymore, so I'm just death gripping everything because I'm literally holding on for dear life. You guys don't understand if you haven't ridden a 450 before, man. They are like a lot of bike, like an insane amount of bike. Just to hold on to it itself is like a freaking mission, man, in itself. I miss that WR4 sexy life. This one though is like a whole different animal compared to the 07 though, that's for sure. I was just on the street down there and we got her up to 90 miles per hour, and I think she had room for a little more. This is stock gearing, so was that like probably a 52 sprocket on the back. I think it could get 95, maybe 100 if we're going downhill. I'm not sure, but 95 I think we could definitely do. Guys, get excited for some more WR450 content, some WR4 sexy, because we're gonna be bringing it, man. I'm stoked. We're gonna get back on that Dualsport game. maybe upload a few videos here and there because I'm pretty pumped on this bike. And I can't wait to actually get a plate for it so we can do some more degenerate activities. Maybe hit another mall or something. I don't know. We're going to be going all over on this thing. So maybe we'll bring back a little bit of content. But thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll talk to you next time. Deuces, my friends.